Ciao, this is Anna. Welcome to Quick Healthy Italian, and today I'm going to put together a nice little pasta dish. I made double the recipe of the bolognese last time when I made it for the lasagna, and I purposefully did that because I wanted to either make two different kinds of lasagna and show you how lasagna can vary. And then I decided what I would do instead is turn that bolognese into a pasta sauce for later in the week. So here we are later in the week, and I'm going to make it into a lovely pasta for my family. So I'm just going to pull something together really quick, and you'll see how easy it is, and I think you'll enjoy this recipe. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to get started. I have 1 cup of flour in here, and to add to that a little bit of salt, just like that. And then here in my measuring cup, I have 1/3 cup water. I'm not going to put all of it because I'm just going to make sure that's the right amount. It's usually about 1/3 to 1 cup. Yeah, so it needs a little more. I'm going to put it all in there. That should be about right, but it's not a perfect science. It's coming together, but it does need just a little drop more. So I'm going to put a little drop more of water. Okay, here, so I have another 1/4 cup. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. That's good. So that's about the consistency you want. So anywhere, put in a 1/3 cup, and then if you need a little more, you can just add a little more. Get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. You can see. Okay, so here is my little pasta dough. I have some flour here on my working board, on my cutting board. I'm just going to work it just like that. Just like that. That's all you need. You don't need any oil. You don't need any eggs. You don't need anything else. This makes a really nice, in a pinch, pasta dough. There. Okay. That's it. So this is 1 portion for 1 person. So if you want to have 2 people for dinner, double it. 3 people, triple it. 4 people, quadruple it. It's really easy. So there's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in some plastic wrap, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, let it sit and rest for about half an hour, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the rest of this. Okay, I just got my fresh pasta out of the refrigerator. It's been in there 30 minutes resting, and it's kind of nice and shiny now. And I'm just going to put it here in a little bit of flour so that it's workable. Okay, so what I got out of the fridge was actually enough for my entire family. I had made some of this earlier this morning so that I had enough for everybody. I just showed you 1 portion just for the purpose of showing you how to do it. So I'm going to be working with a little bit more here right now. So see that? I just put this through my little pasta flattener, I guess you would call it. I put it through first on number 1. This has a little gauge on the side, so each time you put it through, you make it thinner and thinner. So I just ran it through number 2. Now I'm going to cut this in half because every time I run it through it, it's going to get thinner. So here now we're going through number 3. Okay. And then number 4. You see that? This little device is wonderful. Everybody should have one of these. It makes life so easy, and if you want to make fresh pasta, it's so much fun, and it's really, really easy, and it's so worth it. I could say, I made this from scratch. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful baby. Okay, so that was on setting 4. Actually, that was setting 5. This last one was setting 5. Okay, and I'm happy with that. See, because if you go any thinner, then it's going to get holes in it. So I'm just going to lay that one to rest. lay that one to rest. That doesn't sound very good. Let that one rest, and then we'll go back with this one. So we started at number 1, and we put it through number 2. We do the same process with all the pieces, just like that. Number 2. If you need a little extra flour because it's getting a little moist, then you just rub it on your cutting board that has lots of flour. Put it through again. Number 3. Number 4. See that? See that? Okay. And this is number 5. So there you go. Easy as pie. Who said this was hard to do? If somebody said this was hard to do, they were not telling you the truth. They were lying. They were telling a little fibby, because it's very easy. Now there are other kinds of pastas too that are a little bit more elaborate, you know, where you put eggs and oil and other ingredients. But this one, this is a really good recipe to make in a pinch, and it's and it really stands up really nicely. You know, it's once you cook it, it kind of holds its shape real nicely, and it's delicious. And I think you and your family and your friends will enjoy it. So I'm going to just keep going with this until I get all my pieces all flattened out, and then I'll show you how to turn it into pasta that we can boil and then put into our beautiful dish. So stay tuned. Okay, so here you can see I have all my little pieces here of my homemade pasta, and they're at number 5 in thickness. And I have them all laid out here for you to see. And now one by one, I'm going to take them, I'm going to put them on my cutting board, I'm going to show you how to make tagliatelle. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so here I'm back, and see, here's my pasta. I'm just going to lay it out flat. It has enough flour on it so it doesn't stick. Okay, flour on both sides. Okay, so it's not going to stick to anything. And this is so simple. Watch this, okay? So you roll up one side. I'm just going to roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. See, just like that, loosely. And then you get on the other side. You're going to roll it, just like that, okay? Until we meet in the middle. Until we meet in the middle. See, these two, they meet in the middle, just like that. You see, just like that. Okay, and this is how you make any pasta. Now we're making fettuccine, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this thickness right here. Can you see that? You see that? See? I cut down that thickness. There's a beautiful fettuccine. Then I put it on my towel right here, and we make our little bird's nests. Okay, we make little bird's nests like that. And we let them dry just a little bit like that. See? Just like that. And then these are all ready to be boiled. You want me to show you one more time? I'll show you one more time. Here we have another one. We zhuzh it in a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick. And then, you know, you can make a lot of this pasta, and you can make, once again, more than you're going to use for one meal. And then these little nests, you can put these on a little bit of parchment paper or wax paper, and then you can seal them up in a plastic bag and put them in the freezer. And whenever you're ready for them, you just take them out, let them defrost, pop them in the boiling water, and you have fresh pasta. So I always make extra. Okay, so you go start rolling from one side. Roll it, roll it, roll it. È così semplice. It's so simple. Guarda che semplice. Roll it. Ecco qua, just like that. See? Then you cut whatever thickness you want. If you want linguine, you cut it thinner. You know, fettuccine are thicker. And you know, if some are a little thicker, you know, wider, and some are a little less wide, it doesn't matter. But you know, you just get them close enough. This is what they call cucina casareccia, which means, you know, you just do it all from scratch. So not every piece is going to be the same. That's the beauty of it. Okay, we're back. My pasta water is boiling. I have pasta water that's been salted. I put a little bit of vegetable oil in there, and just so that nothing sticks. You never want to use olive oil because olive oil is like liquid gold. So you just want to use a little canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever you have on hand. And here we're putting our fresh pasta into the boiling water. And because this is fresh, it's going to go really, really fast. So in they go. All the fresh pasta noodles. There we go. Everybody in the pot. Okay, I have it on high. Got my bolognese on the other side, and it's just been warming up from the other day. I'm just going to cook this just for a few minutes until it's al dente. And I'll be back and we'll put this all together. Stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and this is ready. So I'm going to just take this to the sink and I'm going to drain it. Okay, I've drained my pasta. And here it is. I line my platter with a little bit of bolognese on the bottom. Okay, I've got my bolognese on the bottom. I've got my beautiful fresh pasta on the top. Just going to mix it all in like this. Wish you could smell that. It smells so good. And I'm going to top it with the rest of my bolognese that I've been just warming on the stove. Put all that on top. Nice and abundant. Abundanza is always nice. Nice and abundant. There's enough for everybody to go around. I've got my family already waiting for this, and this is always a favorite. It's so easy, it's so healthy, it's so fast, it's so delicious, nutritious. It's got every component of a wonderful family style dish. Yes, we are going to serve this family style. This big platter like this I'm covering with Parmiggiano Reggiano that I grated earlier today. And here we have it. There we go. Fresh pasta with bolognese sauce, turkey bolognese sauce. I hope you make this dish. I hope you enjoy it. Come back and see me again next time. Thank you. Ciao. E buonasera.